Okay, back on this 58 Plymouth here. I've got the front end in place. Put some tires on it just to kind of get the ride height. The shocks still didn't come for the front end, and I phoned Heights and they said it's 2 weeks on the back order. So what I did was I phoned them and asked them how long they were extended, and they told me. So what I did is I made some mock-up shocks, I guess you could say, that are 1.5 inches shorter. So that should give me close to the ride height. And then I put the big wheels on. Those aren't the wheels that are going to be on the car, I don't think. They're huge. But it kind of gives me an idea where that ride height's going to be. And then I notched the frame out. And I slid the front section into the existing frame. And I notched it at a bit of an angle because the frame actually widens as it gets to the front, and I want this frame it's tilting down a little bit, but it's very close to level actually with the back part of the frame. Now the reason I wanted to tilt it down a little bit is I want these frame horns here at the same height as those original ones, so that I can get the bumper to line up. These will probably end up getting cut off, and then I'll cut those off and put those on to mount the bumpers, or maybe I'll just weld plates on these. We'll see how everything goes together when I get the front end on. But I did put a fender in place. Just kind of held it there just to see how far the tire was tucked up in there, and it looks really good. I mean, once he gets his smaller tires on the front there, this thing's going to be really low. So now I just want to double check the double and triple check the wheelbase, make sure it's good, and then I can go ahead and weld that front frame section in there, and then start making some pieces to box it in. Shouldn't be too difficult. So that's where I'm at. I got my chain hoist holding the front end up, and then I got my adjustable jack stands holding it up at the back there. So I'm going to measure everything, make sure it's square, wheelbase is straight, level, and then I'll go ahead and weld it in.